A very warm welcome to Word of the Day. Once again, we will be covering a great range, and here we will have the words from 5th of May till the date. That means today, 12th of May. As many as 8 suggestions are there, and among those 8 suggestions, here we have the first verb called augur from the suggestion of 5th of May, obviously from the Merriam Webster. Now, what does that mean? Augur, in a genuine sense, means to show or suggest something, especially whenever there is a context of omen. Practically, it's all about forbidding someone or giving caution to someone whenever there is a notion of any future happening with the context of bad happenings in particular. The second one that we have here is flamboyant, an adjective from the suggestion of 6th of May. Now, we basically are quite well acquainted with the word flamboyant because it means the qualities of someone who basically attracts people by means of having a lot of attractive jests in his character and personality. Our third suggestion as the word of the day from 7th of May from Merriam-Webster is dudgeon. It is typically used in a phrase in a high dudgeon. That means when someone is offended or angry with any provided situation, that particular notion is related to this abstract noun. The next one that we are going to cover is more or less a very practical incorporation as a vocabulary in our day-to-day life, that is wistful. We call someone to be wishful whenever there is a situation of lingering thoughts, sustaining lingering thoughts of the past in one's mind. Our next 3 of the suggestions from 9th, 10th and 11th of May from the very same archive. Here we are having 3 very beautiful vocabulary indeed. At first we are having gallivant from 9th of May. Now, just listening to the word or just by looking at the spelling, the pattern, how it is spelled, you may think this to be an adjective. But in reality, this is a verb. And to gallivant practically means to go to or to venture out those places which are tremendously related to the adventurous spirit. From its ancient corner, if we just look back in the etymology of the term, somehow it happened to be connected to the term gallant, which means a fashionable young man, particularly judging from the standard of the Frenchman. The next one, halcyon, is once again a nostalgic term, as the way we have discussed our previous term, wistful. We may have the very same notion in this particular word as well. This is all about remembering one's happy and successful times, particularly the salad days. This term definitely would seem to be a new one for many of the people. This basically means having the time of grandeur and prosperity in one's life. So it is all about the remembrance of the past success, past abundance in life. And once again, it has to be remembered that it is bearing some sort of notion with wistful because, once again, this halcyon has a nostalgic connection where the past days are considerably perceived or justified as better than the present ones. Our suggestion for the penultimate one, of course, is paragon. We refer to someone as paragon of perfection when someone is enormously excellent in some of the specific skills of life. The final suggestion that we are going to be discussing today from today's archive, that is 12th of May, of course, it's catercorner. Now, catercorner can be described both as an adjective and as an adverb of place specifically, because this refers to 2 objects which are located across each other in opposite directions, in opposite corners. So whenever we are referring to a locality, but particularly in terms of the interpretation of the directions of some things or orientations, we may literally refer to something as a catercorner when those 2 things are contrarily located to each other, making it easy for someone to figure out where the exact location is. Well, that's about today's entire recapitulation of the week, and stay tuned for more updates. Thank you so much for your constant support. We will be much blessed and inspired if such amount of solidarity is constantly, practically received from the academic field.